Hello everyone. Happy Tuesday. My name is Ellen Woodbridge. I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here on the sunny central coast of New South Wales. That's a bit questionable today, but anyway, I have washing on the line on the hope it dries, and it's certainly not raining currently, so yay. I hope everyone has had a good start to your week. I do have a croak in my voice, but I am okay, so you will just have to put up with my husky voice today for our video. So I've been talking about a little use it up box that I have been popping stuff in for a little while, and I thought we could attack this box today and see what we can make. Hey Ethel, thank you so much for joining me. So I don't have a final project to show you first, but I can, if I can put my, oh, Miss Louise is joining us today. Do you want to come and say hello to everyone? Oh, there you go. Let's see if we can say hello. Hi, yes, say hello everyone. I'm joining you today. Yes, come on, down you hop. There you go. A special guest who hasn't been around in a while. Oh, she just walked around and is now leaving. She just wanted to say hello to everyone. I think I might do that as well. Hello, Corinne. Hello, Jane. Hello, Kathy. Thank you for joining me. So what I was grabbing before I was rudely interrupted by Miss Louisa Fluffy Butt was the Splendid Thoughts stamp set. Now I wrote Splendid Day, which is the name of the suite of products and the name of the designer series paper. Hello Miss Kay Jones, how are you? So I do have a number of offcuts and cutouts that I've tried to use on other projects and just haven't worked. So I thought we'll give them a go and see what we can do today. They just didn't go with the vision of the cards I was making at that stage. So cut out, colored, they go in my box and we see what we can come up with another time. I even have a little mini house and I have a few labels as well. So come in, say hello. Sorry, I now have, I don't know if it's a me hair or a Louisa hair stuck to me. Say hi. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoy watching my videos, and I do love that you're all here and you watch my videos. I am just grabbing up my second screen so I can see everyone's comments. Oh, it's a me here. So I can see everyone's comments when I am flipped around and watching, and I may even change this interaction to myself. Hello Miss Maureen McLean, how are you? Yes, right, we are all good, all going on cylinders. Now we do have our weekly deals going at the moment. Have you seen the second week of weekly deals? Now I'm just trying to get rid of a few things on my computer that is blocking my screen, and I haven't even got the weekly deals up, but I do have a couple of things in the weekly deals. Pretty sure we have the linen paper. We have these gorgeous adhesive flowers. We have the rose gold foil, which I don't think will go with what I have planned today. Ooh, can I get that up? I'm going to see if I can get something out. Hey Jan, are we riding with you tonight, or have you finished riding for the night? Jan uses us as motivation often. now specials. So if you go to my online store and you go under specials and you go to September weekly deals, so every week in September we have weekly deals. So we have the Texture Chic Memories and More cards. Now I did a video not so long ago showing how I made some cards using that pack. We have the trinkets. We also have the matching Memories and More cards and envelopes to the, so they're note cards and envelopes. We have the frayed white ribbon, the soft succulent ribbon, the slimline envelopes, the mini ruffled real red ribbon, snowy white velvet sheets. Now they're a carryover from last year, and oh, they're you just want to rub it against your skin. It's so nice. Our soft pastel assortment, which is great for colouring, that is on. And I'll show you, because I have a whole piece here left over from Lavender's birthday that I haven't put away. We have our Fresh Freesia open weave ribbon. Now let's see if I can put that back, because that was kind of, yeah, it's back out of the way of the video. That will do. So we have those weekly deals going, as well as our Perfectly Partnered. Is that what's called? I'm pretty sure that's what's called. New, no, specials. Perfect Partners, which are the dies for the 6 stamp sets. Last night here on Facebook, I showed a graphic about the apple harvest, and I'll continue to show those through to the end of the month, so you know what's available. So we have the Yeti, we have the Yeti dies, the tree trimming dies, the waterfall dies that goes with the waterfall canyon, the Yeti to Party trimming trees. We have fresh cut flowers, and we also have the little piggy birthday dies as well. So a nice assortment of dies. It doesn't just cut out, or the dies don't just cut out the stamped images. There are additional dies to enhance our card making and give some companion dies to those stamped images. Hello, Miss Margine. Now I'm not getting any comments here on my phone. I'm getting lots of comments on my computer. Okay, I'm so sorry you're in pain. Okay, thank you for sharing, Corinne. I appreciate that. Okay, I can see everyone's comments over there. Don't know what's happening with my phone today, but let's flip around. I have no preconceived ideas for the cards we're going to make. I've been sitting here and a few things have popped into my head because I've been out and about all morning, just doing some chores, finding toilet paper. I shall tell you about that as we flip around. So we go shopping at Aldi. That's where we do the bulk of our grocery shopping. Now for the, oops, you don't need to see my stuff there. For the last, I don't know, 3 weeks, Aldi hasn't had any toilet paper when we go in. So I thought, on my way to my appointment this morning, I'll drop in. They did not even have a spot for where the toilet paper goes. They had filled it with their special buys. So you couldn't even see where the toilet paper would go. So I had to go to a larger store, like not an Aldi store, and buy toilet paper. But I succeeded. And thank God, because we were down to our last roll. Okay, let's see if we can zoom a bit. I've zoomed a little bit. I'll turn off my light and see how that looks. I think I may have zoomed a little too far, but let's see. I'll be back in a sec. Come on, you coming in? Come on. No, she needs to watch everyone in her orbit. So she's on her bed just outside my room. For anyone who missed her, Louisa did come and visit right at the start of the video. So if you need to see her beautiful face, she did come and give her mum a cuddle, because I don't think she gave me a cuddle this morning. She normally jumps up on the side of the bed and says good morning to me. It's very sweet. Okay, so Splendid Thoughts. I'll also try and show you some cards that I have used making these. Now, not all the pieces come from the Splendid Day Suite, but some do. So I have these pre-cut and coloured leaves. So I'm assuming that's maybe garden green and granny apple. This is Calypso. This is some Calypso. I've tried a couple of card ideas that just didn't come off. So, oh, there's shimmery. This is shimmery too. That one's flat. Oh, I used some shimmery white paper. This is soft sea foam. I think I have some old olive here and some garden green, and I also have some pots, and these are using the distressed gold specialty paper. So I have some bits. I kind of was thinking, and I don't know if it'll work, take these out of the way, and because we've got the two colours, maybe, these are stuck together because I did a bit of a dry run, maybe doing a landscape card with those as the feature. What do you think of me doing that? I could even make it a slimline card, because that is roughly the width of the whole card, so it would have to be a slimline card. Thinking. I just don't know whether it looks odd because they're not the same flower. But what I could do is take, because I really like this one, what I could do is take these away and be a little bit more realistic, because then that mimics the colours in there. Oops, I nearly fell off the table. Then we can pop in the soft sea foam. I like that too. I do. I like that too. So tell me what you're thinking. I'm hoping I can see everyone's comments, because I can't seem to see them today. Aha! I had to. No problems, Kay. I'm sorry you're in so much pain. Sorry I couldn't see everyone's comments. Oh, Jan, you are writing. Awesome. Hey, Francis. Kay, I'm okay. I just have a croak. Hello, Cheryl. I'm so sorry I couldn't see your comments. There's an issue with comments on Facebook for me today. Hi, Laurie. Hi, Chris. Okay, I think someone's going to have to remind me to keep refreshing my screen so then I can see comments. But tell me, do we go the green cutouts, or do we do the stamped ones? Because I'm very tempted to grab the designer series paper here, quite possibly, and use a piece behind. I think I know which piece I want. I do love this. So what I could do is pop these green pieces on this, which will stand out really, really nicely. Or at least put a strip of it or something. All of these can be a bit sticky because I have done dry runs using just using a bit of adhesive on the back, you know, just to see how it goes, because sometimes you just need to use a titch of glue to see how something's going to look. I think I like where we're going. Tell me what you're thinking. And tell me, do you own this set? I would love to know. Hey Leslie, how are you? You like the cutouts, Jan? Okay. Oh, no problems, Jane. Hi, Jane at the doctor. Okay, so gold. Do we use a soft suede? I'm just thinking soft suede has quite a... No, I'm thinking maybe even crumb cake. Maybe. I'm just seeing what I have here. This looks like it could make some kind of slimline card. Let's have a look at the measurements we have. So it is at by 21. So really need 21 by 21 to make a slimline card. But I reckon I could cut this at 18 centimeters, score it a 9, and just have a slightly smaller card and use this piece as well as I can. Now, I'm going to have to... Best thing about the trimmer is I can pull out the arm and just sits beautifully here. I go to 18. It's not very often I have to open up this all the way. Oh, so that was just a slither. Just a slither. Okay, and then we come across to 9, and I give it a score. So it's a 9 by 21. Did I say? Yes, 9 by 21. So it'll be, we're missing 3 centimeters off this. And then I'm going to take everything sticking here. That's okay. So if I take this, so we've got the gorgeous foil on the background, but we've got the gold here, so I don't want to take away. So if I go, what is this? So this is already way out there. So if I go there, which is 20 and a half, I'll keep this scrap, so don't worry. And then if I go 8 and a half, okay, this gives us a card front, because card front's always 1/4 of an inch. You can see that's stuck on the back. Yep, and that one's stuck there too. 1/4 of an inch or 1/2 centimeter smaller than your card. Okay, time to refresh, just so I can check everyone's comments as I'm going. Now, bone folder to do this. I'm sorry if you can hear Owen's voice outside. He's on an exam timetable at the moment for his Year 11 exams, and he doesn't have an exam until Thursday. So he's at home doing a bit of study and hanging out. Good, the green Colleen, awesome. Okay, so because we are who we are just going to double check that that is correct. And yes, that is correct. Now, I don't know if this is going to be quite tall enough, because we didn't think of the height of it really. Well, we can have the leaves coming over the top of the pot. That'll work. Will it work? I don't know now. Or I just have this as a focal? Because it's not bad by itself, but the height is a little restrictive. And we've already committed and cut. The height's a little restrictive. It's okay, I can always join these together and then have some kind of focal point. We're just thinking. Just thinking. Oh, that doesn't look bad in the middle, does it? Ooh, that works. So this is the brick and mortar vellum that I used in my latest video, which was a super huge headache. And for anyone who was following at home last Thursday, Lavender did come through her surgery fine and is back at school and has a huge assessment task today. This is a final practical music. It's not an exam, but it's a practical performance where external examiners come and assess them on their final performance. So we have almost finished school. These look great even without the, do you know what? I don't even think I need these extra pieces. I think they just look great on their own. Oh, and I'm doing a live video, volume. Yeah, we'll pop headphones on, sweetheart. Teaching some courtesy. Okay, I like that. I do. I just like that. And see, this would look great as like a sentiment focal point. But we're just going to do this. We're just going to, I need my silicone mat. That is going to help me right now. So I'm just going to do everything on here, just on this piece, and then we'll adhere this piece to this, and then we will see how we are traveling. So did anyone answer that they have the Splendid Thoughts stamp set? Okay, not missing any comments, yay me. And I need my Stampin seal. Sorry, that was my nail file making a spectacle of itself. Although what I could do with this one is pop this one up on dimensionals. That would look good. one on dimensionals and I can't do the other ones on dimensionals. Sentiments. So today is a day to remember is always a good sentiment. I think I need to send a card off using the sending hugs. I do like, this is a very mixed sentiment set. I do like that a lot because wishing you much love in your new life together. That's a nice wedding one. Let's celebrate. That's a bit of a birthday one, as is today is a day to remember. Goes with both of these. And sending hugs is a bit of a, well, I'd be sending it as a sympathy card. But sending hugs is quite generic. Okay, so I've got this here. That should be enough to hold that up. Yes. Now, let me just move that there. Okay, this is my rubbish bin today because it was on top of my normal silicone one because it's now empty. Did you find my technological challenges amusing on my YouTube video? I had the worst 24 hours with technology issues ever in my whole life. It was ridiculous. It's just so ridiculous. Okay, that one's like that. And then we're just going to, just want to tack this down. So there's not going to be much glue that's needed. And let's see if this works. And then I think I'll need to pop it under a block while it cures. So I'm just going in 3 places. Just pray for me that this works. Oh, damn it. Right. It's okay, and I only dropped glue on the silicone mat, so that's fine. Block can go there, just to give that a bit of pressure. Right. Don't make what? Hello, Bobby. What am I not making get wet? No, you don't. Okay. Hi, Roz. How are you? What am I making you get wet, Bobby? I'm lost with that comment. Okay, so 3 dots successfully, because I don't want this all the way down. I still want it to be fluttering a little bit. And then what we might see is what we can do with the other pieces. Okay. So because this is so linear, I'm thinking today is a day to remember is a bit of a nice sentiment. But colours. Colours. Now, I do keep my cling stamps on the sheet that the stickers are on, so I know what I've got and what I'm missing, which I find incredibly helpful, because even though this sending hugs isn't quite in its home, I know it's in its home, and I always find where if something's missing. it is very rare that something's missing, but I will know this is missing and this is a stamp set that it goes with. And then I can happily leave it out or do something a little, create a process, because I don't have a process for that at this stage, because I generally don't lose things, as I said. Okay, I don't need my silicone mat anymore, but loving this. And what we are going to do is to very carefully, now I'm talking little dots because we don't want our vellum to buckle, and I am going to be following the same places I have put glue, because I know they're wide enough to hide the glue without it showing through. And I'm hoping this is enough. Okay. And of course, it's moving on me, which isn't quite what I want it to do. But that's okay. Now that I've got it, that's okay. That side came up, but I can just do that. Did I say that in a video, Bobby? I'm now curious about what I said. I don't remember what I say at the best of times, and that is not straight at all. That is really, really crooked. But you know what? It's handmade. It's going on. I love it. And it was very simple for one card to just go through and have 3 simple already cut out pieces on a card as I get the shapes as I put it down. Not helpful, body, not helpful. Okay. Just put this. Done. Right. Done. Does it need a sentiment? Because I would kind of be like popping it over one of the sides. So I'll take it off and I'll show you that I'd probably have it coming in from the side like there. I think it looks good, and because it's not the focal point, and I think I'm going to mirror. This is the shimmery white paper, and I know I always have scraps of my shimmery white paper if I can find it. Right, so the shimmer white paper is awesome for die cutting, and I'm thinking what colour we may want to do it in. Thinking maybe this I'm even thinking either black or green. So quickly grab to your keyboards and go green. Thank you, Bobby, you're the best. Hello, Bev. Hello, Susan. Oh, this stamp set. Okay. I'm very behind on the comments because for some reason my feed is not refreshing. Okay. That's the perfect width scrap. Not that I have any ink on this at all. So, is it? No, it's definitely garden green. So, garden green or stays on, which is black. So, I'll do a refresh and the first one wins. No one's written anything. No. Okay. Black. Okay, Elizabeth wins black. I'm becoming better at using black. I'm just a colourful person and normally want to go colour. Now, because I think we're going to have to use a stamp artist. So, let's pull that out. With a plate would be helpful. Okay, with a plate. Great. Pop the card up here. Okay. So, I'm going to pop my magnet just there out of the way of the stamp so it does not get in our way. And I am going to pre-try stamping this as well. Okay. Because I have a feel not all the stamps aren't always uber perfect. So I'm going to pop this in because that is actually stamped straight. So we can do a try. I mean, not stamped straight, it's folded straight. So I normally get a better image the second time I ink up a stamp. You know, it's all weird. That looks pretty straight to me. Not totally perfect, but it's like a it's negligible how close it is. Okay. So, oh no. I just noticed that piece of paper had moved. So I'm just going to flip it over because there are always two sides to a piece of paper. Just make sure it is totally flat against the edge. And just going to very carefully. There was basically no pressure in me doing that because I also forgot I do have the foam mat in there, so I'd prefer to do two really light stampings and get it beautifully crisp than to do one heavy, and then that can often splay out the letters and make it look a lot chunkier than what it actually is. Now, I know I've got a bit of a cut edge there where you can see it a little bit furry, but I will show you how I fix that. This can go over here. So I just have my bone folder and I am just pressing along that edge, and now I have less of that edge. I've also got an edge on the bottom, but I do think I am giving this a snip on the angle. Where did I put the stamp set? Just pop it back there so we all know what we're working with. just a little angle. I like that. And let me see here, even just seeing if I could tuck it or anything in here. Maybe not, but we can tuck it under that one. Okay, dimensionals, pop it on, snip it off, and see if we need to embellish. Like, we always have to embellish, but we can have a look and see what we've got. We'll put one in the middle as well. Okay, do a refresh. Hello, Patty. How are you? Oh, I totally forgot it was Emmys. And normally I tape the Emmys, especially I like looking at what everyone wears, and I did nothing. Didn't even realize it was on. So, but hey, it's been a bit of a day. Okay, let me just see. I just want it a little further over. Oh dear. Did just rip a little bit of that paper off, but we'll cover it and you won't even see it. Thinking if I cover up that whole leaf under there. And then just take our paper snips. Oh, I've even got half a dimensional there. Doesn't matter. Pop that in the bin. That is perfect. Enough, but not too much. But I think we definitely need something. And I'm thinking maybe champagne rhinestones, because they will tone in with the Calypso coral background. Let me see what I can put my hand on here. So they've got that orangey shade. So they're just warm in colour, and I really, really like that. So I think adding a few of those will work really, really nicely. Especially that one, I think I may want a medium size one there. Just at the bottom there. Do I need any more, or just that one there? Just thinking that one there's enough. It's got the shimmer. Let me see if I can capture that. It's very, very subtle shimmer in that paper. What are we all thinking? Tell me what you think of this card. Something a little different. We've really thought on our feet. I think I'm going to leave that exactly how it is. Now, I could use these other pieces in the inside, but I'm not going to. We're going to make another card because I have pieces sitting here, so we might as well use them. And we've already worked out we like the crumb cake. Do you know what? I kind of have another weird mini card size. I don't know where these all materialised from, but I have a little square card here. And I have this piece that will go quite nicely down there. And what dimensions is this? This is 10.5 by 10.5. Okay, I think I have an idea. I think this will need like a white mat or something, but we can use our distress gold and this piece and then just add a sentiment, because that's really, really nice contrast. And I could use both of these pieces just like that, and then maybe put a let's celebrate across here. I like that a lot. I think I'm going to commit. I know I've still got all my other pieces here, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Make it work, because that's what we do. But that's a really simple idea. And I do like my idea of matting it in white. It just needs something. And all my scraps are way too thin for what I'm after. So I need a piece that is, so that's a bit skinnier, so I'd say about 7 centimeters. That's thick. This is our normal basic white. Oh, I even have a bigger piece here, which is perfect. Will go perfectly. So I said 10.5 by 7.5. That piece out of the way. Because I've got no shimmery bits on this, I can just use our basic white, and we don't need any like to match in the shimmer or anything like that. Hello, Mr. Linda, how are you? I think, oh, we have lost, no, we haven't lost a leaf. It is all good. Thank you, Colleen. I'm glad you like it. Yes, these are all my use it up bits, Patty. So I had them in a bowl and I grabbed them out, and we're just going to see what we can make. So thank you, Corinne. I'm glad you like it, Elizabeth. Hello, Kathy. How are you? There are a few problems. Oh, that is way too wide. I think I can take a 0.5 centimetre off that. Or at least take something. Whoop. That's a scoring blade, not the cutting blade. What? This is... Oh, I wanted it at 6.5. Yes. Oh, yeah. Let's just go 6.5. It was way too... Better to be too wide than not wide enough, I say. And I just ruined that whole piece because I wasn't paying attention. That can go in my scrap box. Okay. 10.5. Lucky these are all scraps and they're all still usable, just not for this project right now. Okay, that may be a good sentiment piece. And we said 6.5. Cut in one direction and leave the blade there, then we don't cut out more than we want. Dear, oh dearie me. Right, now let's see. That's perfect. That's wonderful. That's exactly what I was going for. Okay, just add some glue here. Right. Just going to wiggle this into place. Right. Nope, that is not working for me. Thank God for glue that hasn't set yet. Perfect. That is perfect. Now I need my big scissors. I always find using bigger scissors, I just get one nice smooth, except for when you've got shaky hands, cut. So still have this piece. Let me see. So see how that white has just given that a real pop. Okay, I think I can glue this down straight away. Make some commitments, go for it. Done. And the Splendid stems is the dies that go with this stamp set. And as always, if you buy the stamp set and the dies together, you save 10%, which I think is a pretty awesome deal, if I do say so myself. Now, I do wonder if there's another one with sticky on it. Yes, there is. That's exactly what I want. I kind of, it's going to be really hard to put this on dimensionals. Really hard, actually. So I think it's all just going to have to be stuck down flat, and we will put this sentiment on dimensionals. Okay, so just my 3 dots again, and wherever it goes it stays, because there isn't much wiggle room in those spots of glue. Add some no dimensionals to that, but that should be just enough just to have a bit of a play. That's fine. Right, I know where I'm putting this one now. We have to use even less glue for this one. I love the shape of these leaves. They're so unusual. You normally see normal, like long linear leaf shapes. So I really like, I really like that. No! There we go. No extra glue anywhere. So just going to put this askew. Or do I want it straight up? Having it straight up ain't so bad. Okay. Just getting it used. No reason in particular. Oh, fantastic, Jane. You will have to go back, because this is card number 2. Card number 2 today. Don't know, we may... No, I know. I'm having to refresh for the comments as well. You are not the only one. I just have to keep on refreshing. But we're all here together. We're all in this together. So this can go perfectly just here. Now I could have lifted this one up just a titch more, but alas, we did not. So that is fine. Now, I said I liked the look of using Let's Celebrate. Like, Let's Celebrate, like across there. Now, I think this piece is like, no, it's not too wide actually, but I could hand cut the Let's Celebrate out. I'm just thinking colour wise, I think I'm going to go a bit of Calypso this time. Just do something a bit different. And I'll show you how I hand cut this out. Just let it sit there. Perfect. Can't ask for anything nicer than that. And if the colour doesn't work, we can just stamp it again. Because I'm now thinking maybe black. Maybe. Let's clean this off. Do I, if I move a few things, grab in my Stampin' scrub and give this a clean. So this is my wet side because the water dots in the corner tell me so. Oops, I have no idea what just happened there. It opened me in a whole new window. Okay. Just see if we can. Okay, that is all clean and dry. And stays on. We're going to be a bit crafty. And we're just going to freehand this. See how we go. If not, it's only paper and ink. I am holding it there for the perfect. Oh, the L isn't quite perfect, but that's pretty good. Pretty good for not using a stamperize. Okay. I would normally use my my paper snips, but this is really quite fine. So I just have a pair of sprung scissors, which are a little bit nicer on my hands. So I'm just going to weave in and out. David's on a work call outside my window, so you're going to be able to hear him giggling because he's always giggling on work calls. I don't know if it's, sometimes I think it's a bit of a nervous thing. So as you can see, I am moving the paper more than I am actually moving the scissors. I cannot tell you how desperately I need a drink of water at this stage. So just wiggle waggle all the way around. So we have done that hard part, and that hard part actually wasn't too bad. And now all we have to do is a straight line and grab water before I totally cough. please excuse whatever Owen is listening to there. Patty, I hope this set carryovers too, but I'm not sure because I'm sure we got this set early, so I don't know if it's normal for a set we get early to then carry over. I'm not sure. We will have to wait and see. I will find out at Onstage in November. So just in a little bit of time we will, or I will find out, because I will get this catalogue early. Right. So we have this here. Now this is looking a little stark. I have an idea. I'm going to get my use it up pouch, which has everything else that's not so current in it, and I'm sure I can find a little vellum circle, or maybe a big vellum circle. We will see. No, not those ones. These ones. Why? Oh, although, because it's actual crumb cake. It's not quite going to work. That circle's a little big. That's a big square. Maybe we just need to work with what we've got and commit. Or, would it look weird if, yeah, that'd look a bit weird. I'm just having thoughts here. Or I just spied something in my scraps of the designer series paper. And I think this paper, which is kind of a reverse, is what I think the perfect size. So we could do that. That on this. Yes, that works well. That's perfect. Okay, mini dimensionals to pop this up. Maybe there's room. Well, it's very rare that they'd put it out of publication. So most things from our current mini catalogue, they'll go out of publication and come back in the next July to December mini catalogue, because that kind of works. I'm going to mess my order, but the backing for this came off. Yeah, it's rare, but never say never, I say. Okay, so I need something for the lets, and I'm just going to cut a very mini slither out of the edge of this. So never be afraid to cut the edges exactly as you need to use them. I just thought of the best idea ever, and that's cutting this into an oval, because I'm not too keen about, okay, so you can now see I've got that perfect bit along there. We're all nice and supported. Now, oval punch, oval punch. first and foremost, will the sentiment, oh, that just fell on the floor. How rude. Will the sentiment fit in this? Hold on. Yes, it will. Perfect. I think we shall cut an oval because I think that'll be more pleasing because we already have the curve in there. Okay, so flip it over. Make sure the paper is up the right way. Slide it in. Now, I am going to grab my take your pick tool here and just slide and hold this into place. So I did just use the putty end to do that, and then this piece is, I think I've used that piece very, very well. Checking for new comments. Sorry about this, guys. Facebook gremlins are at it again. Oh, exactly, Paddy. I don't think there's ever any doubt that I won't find anything that I love, because that's damn near impossible. Okay. These just aren't coming off. So I have to use my freshly done nails. I try not to. I try and be kind to my nails, but it doesn't always work. And then my nail lady gets cross at me because I've broken a nail or a nail's lifted or something like that. But she knows what my hands are like, and she knows I've got to use them the way I use them. I get forgiven sometimes. Is that one off? I think that one's off. It's being a bit odd. Okay, so let's now, I don't mind it going off a little bit, you know, that is totally fine. Then that nestles in there so much better than our square piece. So we've used roughly the same size piece, but we've just personalized it, and I think that fits in much better, and it brings back in that coral, but just in a different way. So I'm just going to use my glue, because I know where this is going, directly on our project. Still gives me a beautiful wiggle room, and will these work again? Because we've used the gold, these won't work. Whoops. These won't work this time. So let's see what I have got here. Sorry for reaching over. I'm looking into my bucket. Oh, we do actually have some gold in the brush metallic dots. So I think using a couple of these may work, because that matches the gold of the Distress specialty paper beautifully. Oh, thank you, Beverly. I'm glad you like this. I know, Patty, I did it last time as well. My nails match my jumper last time as well. I know you guys call it a sweater. We call them jumpers. It's all good. But yes, I didn't mean it to, but yeah, it does. This was a new colour she's just got in, and she was very excited for me to try one of the new colours. Now I'm leaving it very simply at 3 because that draws the gold in to up near the leaves. You've got the gold in the pot and you've just got that touch of gold over at the sentiment. Just give me 1 sec. Owen, volume. I'm still on my video. That's okay. Thank you for the apology. Okay, so that's that one. How are we going for time? 1:10. So we've got 2 so far. Same, similar, but different. So we've got that. We've got that. Now, do we hold these over for another time? We could hold these over because I think if I go too much longer, my voice just won't cope. So I really want to use this like this and create a gold ball. But then I don't know what I want to do. I don't know. I don't know. That's a bit cute. Wonder if I've got another one of those little cards left. Let's see. Do I have a little one left, or was that a one-off? That was a one-off. Oh, I have a weird one. This already has a... I know what it was. I needed paper, and that was only paper. We have a weird one. Let's see what we can do with this one. Just going to see if this fits. Oh, go away. Okay, well that fits like I thought. Okay, let's go with it. Okay, go with all these weird sizings. Oh, that's okay. So we have, what size is this card? It is 7 centimeters. So it's normal height, but it's 7 centimeters. So this is an uber mini card. Now, let me see here and see what we have. So I've got some scraps here that may just work. I don't know. I don't have many scraps of this paper. This is the Splendid Day paper. Just let me bone fold this a little more. Still doesn't want to sit flat. Yeah, unfortunately these bits are like real scrappy scraps. I don't know where it's there. I've lost it. Don't think the freesure's going to work, nor will that. That's okay. Do you know what I could do? I could just totally stamp. Just use this stamp here as a background stamp. I've got it. Just to create some subtle texture. Where's that scrap piece of paper? Okay. And I am going to use crumb cake on crumb cake. Crumb cake. Okay, my crumb cake is faded by the sun, but let's go for it and just create some texture. Now, this stamping does not need to be perfect. We're just creating a pattern in the background, and you want to rotate your stamp set as you go. So now I'll just try and pop up into there. Okay, so there we go. Instant background. Like really, really pretty. I love this stamp, and I love the impression that you get. I could have done a green as well. Could have used like soft sea foam or pepper zazz or something like that, but I've just gone tone on tone. This will dry back a little, just a little. It will dry back. Hello, Margaret. You like regular size cards better? That's okay. I've just gone totally off the cuff today with my card sizings. Do you know what? I kind of do want that large vellum circle that we found before. Now, no, they're right here next to you. Okay, just the large vellum circle. This is out of Stylish Shapes, and I am going to just glue these down so you can see they fit inside really, really well. And I'm going to use my Stampin' seal, which is right here next to me. So the vellum just gives a layer without giving a layer. And once again, it's a bit out of our use it up stash. And just like so, it does not need to be perfect because it's not already. And these pots or half spheres are already not, they're not a perfect circle. So you're never going to get the match of a perfect circle on here. Oh, that's way off, but that's fine. It's going to stay as it is. And I do feel I do need a bit more colour on this. I am kind of addicted to pattern paper. I do love it a lot, and I'm kind of not loving what I've done here. I'm thinking I do need to make this more symmetrical. Am I ripping anything badly? No, I'm not. Okay. Even if I just had them split, that would be okay. I don't think I'm super loving this one, but we just don't need to love everything we make. I keep on wanting to go back to this fresh freesia piece, and it is not going to work. don't think I've got anything in there. Just let me have a little look-see through. So I do have some bits and bobs in here. No, that's red. No. 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 No, they are all nice. Okay. Any suggestions about now would go great. Oh, that is so cute, Corinne. Yes, definitely vertically. Definitely. Hello, Brenton. How are you? Now, no. No. Right. Let me go into what I have left in here. I don't think the house is going to work. Oh my God, I have another pot. No. My other flower is here. Do you know what? This just may stay as use it up bits because I just can't get it to work. I am going to admit defeat because otherwise I'm going to make a card that I really don't like and I don't want to do that. So it's just going to go back in my use it up box and it will be used at another stage. So let's go back to what we have completed and made today. It's not very often I just leave it. Wow, I'm a little impressed with myself here. But anyway, let's just clear some room. So we've used Splendid Thoughts and the dies that I have used from all of these offcuts is Splendid stems. So you can see you cut out our stamped piece and then our two stamp pieces you cut out and the rest are these gorgeous thin pieces. So we made this card and I also used the brick and mortar embossing folder on vellum and we used, where are they? We used the champagne rhinestones. Then on the second card we used the brush metallic dots and then this is this little 10.5 by 10.5 card that I did, a little bit of hand cutting. We used the double oval punch, which is right here. If I don't get my finger caught in it, we used the double oval punch as well. So to purchase any of these items, you can find them on my store, and I will put that link in the comments in the next 10 minutes to half an hour. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask, and I will endeavour to help you. You really like the smaller card, Patty? Me too. I think it's really sweet. It's just such a sweet little card. Yeah, something will spark an idea. That's exactly right, Patty. So something will happen and I'll make it work, but it's just not working today. And that's okay. Not every card you make needs to be a masterpiece. Okay, Before my voice goes completely, thank you so much. Do not forget to give me a thumbs up, and that helps other people find us and me, and we can have an amazing time together. I'm sorry there were gremlins with the comments today, but we got there in the end, and we were all still able to read the comments. So thank you so much. I'll be back on Thursday over on YouTube at 12 noon. So make sure you are subscribed and have put on that notification bell. And my shop link for anyone in Australia to shop with me will be in the comments shortly. Thanks, guys. Bye.